It's still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again? Find a road with no name, lay back in the slow lane. Skies dropping, Jupiter around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows, I bet you we'll catch a nice second wind. We don't have to go home, we can leave the night on. We can leave the night on.
Good morning. So I just got to the gym. I'm about to go in and do like a glute leg workout. It'll probably be more glute focus with probably some hamstring, so glute and hamstring workout. So I will take you through that. Yeah, and so I guess you'll see the footage in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so for this video, I figured I would do a voiceover. So what I started with is the backwards curtsy lunge. This is different than the regular lunge because the regular lunge really gets your gluteus maximus, while this one targets the gluteus medius as well as the abductors, which is the gluteus minimus. And so what you're going to want to do is you step backwards, as you can see, at an angle, and you want to go back until your thigh is perpendicular with, your thigh is parallel with the ground. And then next up, I do the step up with glute kickbacks. Not only does this engage your quad that you're stepping up with, but you really want to push through your heel to engage the glute that you're stepping up with as well. And then the glute kickback is just an extra bonus to hit your opposite glute as well. And then if you can't perform it with weights, you can do it unweighted and work your way up to weights once you get stronger. But I really like this one, and I feel it burn the glutes big time. And again, it also works your quads, so that is great. I did about 3 by 10 of these, so 10 per each leg with 3 sets of those. And then next here, we're doing the Bulgarian split squats. This one I always like to do on my glute days because it really burns. So you're going to place your back foot on any elevated surface. I usually use the bench. And then you're going to be in a lunge position. You want to make sure that when you come down, your knee doesn't go over your toe. So just get in a comfortable position where you can do that and you really feel it in your glutes. And then I supersetted that with jumping lunges. I love to add plyometrics to my workouts because it really just makes it burn, and it burns it out, and then it makes you sweat and keep your heart rate up. And so I really enjoy adding those to all my leg workouts. You'll see I'll have some sort of plyometrics, either jump lunges or jump squats. Those will always be thrown in there. And then next, I just started doing this recently. I'm doing the single leg hip thrust. So usually I do just both my feet on the floor hip thrust, but I've been doing the single leg one just recently, and I feel it burns a lot more. So you just choose a weight that's comfortable for you and place it on your foot, on your leg that is positioned on the floor, and then your other leg is going to be elevated, and you just go down as deep as you can, come up and really squeeze the glutes, and it burns. I'm telling you, it is a great workout. And then here you see me doing the goblet squat. So I just grab one really heavy dumbbell and you place it between your legs and you come down and squat until your legs are parallel to the floor. And you want to have your stance is a pretty wide stance here with your toes pointed out so you can really focus on the glutes. And then again, I superset that with jumping squats. Like I said, I like to do plyometrics and really burn it out. So I superset it with 10 jump squats. And then you'll see after this, I am going to also do 20 pulses. So right here, I just kind of stay down low and I just pulse for 20 reps. And that really makes sure you burn it out. And it just burns so good. You really feel it and your glutes and thighs are on fire. So next here, I am doing cable squats. So you just put the cable to the lowest level and attach the rope. And here you're just going to go back down. You'll put a pretty heavy weight so you can have good resistance. And you just go down really deep with the squat. And then I'm going to superset that with deadlifts. So it's perfect. You just can pretty much leave it at the same weight and at the same location of the cable. And you just hinge at the hips forward. You really want to come up and squeeze your glutes to make sure that you're engaging them, and then you'll also feel a really great stretch in your hamstrings and work those as well. This next exercise is the cable glute pull-throughs, and This one, your glutes are not going to look so cute when you're doing this, as you can see here. You want to come up and really squeeze. It really engages your glutes. Just make sure that you're focusing on the mind-muscle connection and squeezing them when you come up so that you can really feel it.
A really good workout today. Between here and the jumping.
It looks okay. We're doing glute kickbacks, and there's actually like an ankle strap that's supposed to be used for this, but if you don't have one and your gym doesn't have one, I always just use one of these handles and you just put your foot inside of it, and it works. So make sure you're wearing cute socks when you do this exercise and make sure that they're matching. I guess, yeah, just make sure they're matching, really. I always actually have to specifically plan out, make sure I'm wearing good socks. I know I'm gonna do it. So the glute kickback is a really great one for the glutes. It really works the outside of your glutes. And like I said, if you don't have the ankle strap at your gym, you can just make do with the cable. Just take your shoes off, put your foot in. Like I said, you might want to make sure you're wearing good socks that day because the people at the gym can see you. And you want to just lean over and have your chest pretty much parallel to the floor and then really just kick back. And I do it more with my toe pointed outward. So like I said, it engages the outer glute. But if you, depending on the position of your foot, you can really engage different parts of your glute depending on what you want to hit. I like to finish my workout off with the hip abduction machine. And I always do a triple drop set. So the first, I do 10, pretty heavy, like this. So the reverse way, which looks a little funny. And then I'll put the weight down a little bit. And then I'll do 10 regular, then I'll drop the weight one more time, and then I'll do 15 just like a burnout regular. So that's what I'm going to do. Start with the heavy one, this reverse way. People might look at you funny, but it just works a different part of the glute. So like I said, pretty much every glute workout, this is how I finish it. As you can see from my workout, I really like to do exercises that really burns out the muscle, like the plyometrics that I do that always just make sure that I feel the burn. And then that's what I do with this one. I always do the triple drop set just to make sure I activate the glutes as much as I can and I just really burn them out. So the first set I do really heavy, reverse, and then I turn around and I do a moderate weight for 10 reps, and then I drop it down and I will burn it for 15 reps at a light weight, or go as many as you can really until it just hurts and you can't go any longer. And this will really, again, make your glutes on fire, and it's just a great finisher to any glute workout, so I really recommend it. So with that, hope you enjoyed the footage. Thank you to my lovely mom photographer. Go ahead, show them yourself.
You're so funny.
See you in the next one, probably.